Okay, so on to the next track in the Magical Inner Sound series, man. This is an April series. She's the one who requested it. It's April's Magical Inner Sound series. Back onto BTS. It's all going to be BTS. So if you're only hopping on and joining now, go back to the very beginning and start from there. Start the journey from there. Because if you love BTS, well, you're in for a treat today. So BTS Hip Hop Lovers Live. The message, I think it's called Hip Hop Phile actually, but the message over here from April is Hip Hop Phile, BTS pay homage to the rap greats that inspired them growing up. No doubt that will be Eminem inside there as well. I don't know. Let's rock and roll. Hip Hop Lovers, BTS Live. This is the video. Let's see what we got.
Are you ready?
They're gonna spit on this one. You can hear from the beat.
wasn't nowhere. 평소에 그리 날씨나 끈적이던 내 심청이면 나가 다가와 내가 못 들은 새로운 듣기 People keep asking baby why you not a hip-hop shit 그럼 나는 말해 이유는 없어 cause hip-hop에 별 없어 애들가 난
I love the fact that RM is starting with that, and RM is actually having those lines saying, why do you like that hip-hop shit? Like, he got so much flack, Jay-Z, look, he says Jay-Z, Nas, those are the greats, but he got so much flack for actually being a rapper, where people actually made fun of him. He even made a song about it. I just know that from previous reactions that I've done, right? So the fact that he starts off the song like that, it means a lot more to him because of the amount of flack and how all the ridicule. And he's become a very good rapper because even in his own tracks where it's just him, his tracks are fire. Eminem, I told you, you can't not put the GOAT in your list of guys that you look up to in the rap game. I mean, he's the fucking greatest. But also Jay-Z, Nas, come on boy, those were the ones I grew up with, man.
A lot of
these guys, I'm not sure who they are. That is basically what rap is, where he says, I laid layer by layer, right? That is what it is. It's all about layers. It's all about how deep can you go with the lyrics and whether you can do the wordplay, the double entendres, the pockets, the schemes, essentially. It is basically poetry that's been sort of constructed into really great wordplay and writing, right? So, and then also just sort of hitting that syllabic rhyme scheme. A lot of people don't actually appreciate what rap really is. Like, rap is an absolutely brilliant genre. If I had to like sort of good rappers, let's say, good rappers, if you had to take what they sing and you had to put it on a piece of paper and you had to read that scheme and think about what they're saying over there, where they're going into like the doubles and triples, entendres, right? Where the wordplay that they're having over there, it's clever, it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's literally just taking poetry and sort of like flipping it on its head multiple times. And it also came from a struggle sort of time, you know. It was a struggle art form, which I think adds a lot more to it. Essentially, it's kind of has been sort of like picked up into like the gangster and flexing and things like that. You know, a lot of the modern day rappers have kind of diluted it a little bit. Where they've made it sort of very filler and not substantive, but the real top dogs, like your Tupacs, like your Andre 3000s, like your Biggies, all those kind of guys. Those guys, when they put pen to paper, you felt their pain. You felt their pain, and a lot of that was very powerful for a community that was reeling through a lot of sort of poverty and oppression to a certain degree. Anyway, to a large degree, actually.
할 말이 많아서 나들이 해주는 얘기로 부족하다 느껴지 이처럼 억지같이 tosed 뻔한 가사라시는 던지 That was it 내가 대신 정하수 시작해 신내가 아는 나좀 시키는 쉬워 비키는 자유로 실은 전이 나 지금 나
You're gonna bring the BTS. bring the BTS flair into it, where it almost sounds like it's kind of like got like an R&B element to it, right? But you gotta, they make everything a fucking anthem. Let's be real.
몸으로 느끼는 K-pop 고감 킥탁 올드school 리듬탁 백해 윈탁 내 락만 혈 밀착 구각을 나타내 지금은 랩 댄스 도제발 모든 다 유버보이 에픽하이서 수날이었었어 무명의 모델 아무도 모르는 날 일으켜지면 내 맘은 우린 artistry 몸으로 표현만 했었던 비교한 투팍의 나라가 하얀
I literally just mentioned those guys. I mean, you can't not mention those guys. Those guys were the Biggie, Tupac, Nas, Andre 3000 as well. Unbelievable lyricists. Kendrick Lamar, unbelievable lyricist as well. I swear, I'm just saying names, and then like they say those names as well. Like he literally just said Kendrick as well. Kanye as well. Bouncy little hook, man. I actually really like that hook. Okay, this is my favorite so far in the series. I really, really do like this.
힙합은 찾아왔어 살며시 어린 나이가 엄마를 찾듯이 나 영스럽게 내 삶에 살듯 너들어지 그 당시 학생분이었던 나 그들 손에 꿈을 제자로 앞으로 뱉어 내가 빅다 잠이 한 번도 고민이 이해줘 그 위에 머리가 작은만 그 아름다운 내 안에서 자리를 힙합은 날 손그린 채 뒤집어 나 그 어린 너 가서 기종이에 적어내는 손만
At that young age, my 16 bars that I wrote on the corners of my textbook, that's fire. That's fire. You know what I mean? That's, again, when it comes to rap, it's all about the bars, man. You see, this over here, they've just summed up exactly what I've said. So people have asked me, people asked me what hip-hop is. And he said, hip-hop is basically everything to me. It is a sin for loving the culture. And okay, wait, give me a second. There was something else that he said. Says, the results of that is my entire life is buried inside music. That actually is what hip-hop was. It was the struggles of your life that is buried inside music. It is poetry that is constructed to mimic the pains of your life and then put into an art form and then put out there to the world for people to listen to, right? So, again, he's just nailed it. Fire. Okay, that was my favorite. That's my favorite one. That was bouncy. I can only imagine what that must sound like and feel like from an energy perspective in one of their concerts, because that's fire, it's vibey. You'll get the whole crowd just absolutely bouncing. Love that track, absolutely love that track. So that's my favorite one so far. You guys let me know what you think down below, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.